Welcome to the 17th episode of our podcast, Izinja zeGame, proudly powered by MTNFC. You know, the show wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for MTNFC. Shout out to that, MTNFC. And my name is Josta Dladla. I'll be your host today. Guys, 17th episode, and this is the final episode of season 1. Well, our guest for today is one of the players also that come from Zim. You know, I think the Zimbabweans only found out once he started playing for a team at Durban. I think 5 years down the line, then they realized that this guy, we've got a Zimbabwean player in South Africa playing for Men Rangers. He started at Wanderers.
Yes.
Yeah, Wanderers. That's the team that Sibusiso Zuma played for. BMX played for. Bele Nomvete played for as well. Ended up playing for the Buccaneers. That's where I know him, you know. And once he told me that, you know, he plays for African Wanderers, I was like, no, wait. You know, also the famous Men Rangers team that opened up the PSL legacy. They won the first PSL league when it was changed from NSL, NPSL, and it was changed to Premier League back in the days. This was the team that was beating everybody in Joburg. Everybody. Sundowns, Chiefs. I don't care. You like Pretoria team, Sundowns, Chiefs, Soweto, Pirates in Soweto. These are the guys that were just killing everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, without saying a lot, I've got a living inside Lupita next to me, right on my left-hand side. Welcome, Mr. Innocent Chikoya! What's up, bro? They call you Chica, I know. Like, you know, they call you Chica. I don't know what the boys at home call you, but I know that your best friend be calling you Chica. What's up? Where is that coming from, bro?
First of all, thank you, Josta, for hosting me today. Yeah. And I just hear it's the lucky 17th episode.
The final one.
The final one. And so I'm lucky to be the host today.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate to be here.
Thanks for coming through, bro. Like, I mean, I can't say there isn't a better episode because every day or every week I get to learn a lot of stuff. You know what I mean? And Chica, like, I mean, I played against you at the Pirates, you know, when I was like, 18, 19? Yeah. Sorry that we beat you guys like 2-1. Remember the FNB? You remember that game?
Yeah, that's football.
But one of the best left backs that I've played against and one of the best left backs that the PSL have ever produced. Obviously, there was Charles Yohane as well, that you told me a story that he was a left winger when you guys played in Zim. But what is Chica doing up? What are you up to, bro? Like, since you disappeared from the scene, it's been how long now you've been retired?
Ish. You know, sometimes we even forget that you retired. I retired, I think it's 2006.
2006,
2007.
Yeah.
Last 2 seasons were at Moroka Swallows.
Okay.
That's where when I retired. But you know, it's a journey. That, you know what?
How was the transition? Like, you tell me. How was the transition? Was it hard?
You know, you've got that mentality of saying, I still can play. Because you still have got that energy in your head. But if it's time, it's time. You know, remember when you just reached 34, in the 30s, they will say it's now old.
Yeah, that's South Africa for you. That's South Africa. Yeah.
Hey, you just hang the boots.
So, like, when did you wake up and you like, I'm done? Or did they force you? I know, like, in South Africa, you get forced. Or when did you just wake up and be like, you know what, I'm tired of this, I'm done, I don't want to play football anymore? When did that realization come to you?
I think my last season at Swallows, you could see the pace is changing.
Yeah.
And you have that mentality, I know I'll go and play in the lower divisions. But I said to myself, no. As soon as my contract expires, if they're not going to renew it, I'm done. I'm not going to try and force and go and play for a lower division or what. I'm done.
Bro, like, I know, like, you know, I played against you over the weekend. The Kaizer Chiefs Legends against, like, the Pirates Legends, which we beat you guys 5-0. You were still...
How? Not a draw game. And you won on penalties.
How was that, bro? How did that feel? How was the atmosphere like out
No,
there?
it's something that's great. Meeting, your former colleagues, oppositions, and now we're friends from out of football. It's great when you meet, each other, see how old we are.
And we're still going,
eh? Still going.
We still think that we can run like youngsters.
But you hear the comments. That's the most important thing. When you hear the comments from the supporters, that this is what we're trying to. We're not getting that. This is the football that we're looking for, but we're not getting it with the current players that are playing right now. Now when you hear supporters still want these old Madalas to play,
I can run
and
no more,
enjoy.
Now
you ask yourself, what is the current players? Are they learning something from the former players?
Did they?
The Madalas?
No, I don't think
so. Are they learning something, or are they watching these games to pick one or two things that we are trying to do, that we are doing at the present moment?
That's what you're doing. Are you still doing? I know you're doing a lot of coaching. I know, obviously, we've got Eddie Dina that does a lot of great job. There's a lot of youngsters that are getting promoted. And are you also doing that? Are you still doing that, coaching the youngsters?
Yes, I'm involved with my own team that we, with my late friend Charles Yohane, may his soul rest in peace, we started 3-4 years ago. I am the coach there.
What team is this?
It's called FC Lippers. Okay. The name that was given with both of me and with Charles Yohane.
What a player,
What a player he was. So I'm coaching the boys, a few talent that's there, and trying to teach them how the game is played. Besides football, only the discipline side of football. I think the most important thing I always tell to my kids, the boys, and whoever is in the group that I am with, I always say, I am the book. Do you have time? Read it well. Yeah. You will learn a lot. So if you're not going to read this book, you're going to fail.
Because you've done it all.
Yeah, I've done it all.
You know what you need to get to be successful in the game.
From page 1 to the last page. And the book is not yet finished. So learn as much as you can. Whether you're going to be with me or not, learn as much as you can. So that in the next chapter of your life, you'll be equipped.
Bro, let's rewind it a bit. Like, where did this football thing? Where's Enos from, bro? Like, I know you from Zim as a young man and whatever. Like, were you always playing football at home? Also, which guys are you from Zim? Where did all this football thing start? Where are you from?
I'm from Zim, a location called Mbare. It's like Soweto.
Oh,
yes, okay. And Mbare, Gilbert Mshangashiki, Mbare. The late Charles Yohane, Mbare. Kelvin Mshangashiki, Mbare. You can count, the list is endless. And those names that I've just said, we played for the same team in Zimbabwe.
What team is this?
It was called Fire Batteries.
What? Whoa. Fire batteries.
Yes, the battery of a car.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
It was on fire.
So were you guys like, the best team?
It was. No, it was. The owner of that team had an eye for talent.
Oh, okay.
So he would look for that in different what? Charles was playing for Dynamos Juniors.
Okay.
Yes. Gilbert, Dynamos Juniors. Kelvin, which team was? I forgot which team Kelvin was playing. Me, I was playing for a team called Power Heritage.
Yeah.
So you would look for those players in different, not as players now. I know who's good. I'll go and recruit now. Hey,
So you was building a team out of nowhere.
From he had old players. Now he was building with youngsters. So our team was the youngest team.
That's in the Premier League that side.
Yeah, very young. And we started playing for that team. Naturally from Bari. My late father, just passed in December last year, was a former Dynamos player.
So you come from a football family.
Yes, Dynamos, and he coached Dynamos. So he's
just coach
a
as well.
legend. Yes.
So this thing is natural. So your father used to do it now.
So we just followed in the footsteps, trying to feel where he didn't. But if you look at it, he was way, way better than me.
What position was he?
He was a goal scorer.
He was a Shainet.
Shainet, one busy broom boy. He was a broom engine.
Yeah.
Sweep by broom. So was Shainet.
What was your dad's name?
Defty George. They were calling him broom boy.
So he was one of the best in
one of the best. You know, he was playing with Abu George Shire, that team.
Yeah.
I was probably he was a good player. I don't want to lie. He's so rest in peace. And you know, but he wasn't staying with me.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He had already married. They were no longer together. Yeah. And me now, when I was growing up, people were saying, "Oh, why don't you go to play for your father's team where your father is coaching?" I said, "I don't want favors."
I understand that you and Charles Yohane ended up. How did you guys end up at the, African Wanderers? How did that even move? Even come?
Gordon was looking for talent. We didn't even know who Gordon is. So the chairman, the owner of the team that we were playing for, Fire Batteries, you know, he knew he had contacts. We phoned Gordon. I've got these boys. I want you to have a look at. Gordon said, "Break the boys."
How old are you this time?
That time I was already 21, 22, somewhere there.
You've never played in the national team.
Never played national team.
You never left the country ever.
Never.
So now suddenly you get sent to South Africa.
We came, me, Charlie, the late George Charambarara, the late Elwin Mshangajike, Gilbert's brother.
Was he better than
you? He was a goalkeeper. He was a goalkeeper.
Oh, okay.
Very, very good goalkeeper. So we came, the four of us. And the other two guys couldn't make it. And Gordon was impressed by me and Charles. The combination, you know, the understanding that we had developed at 5.
You're telling me that this guy was playing as a wing, as a left wing.
He was a left wing.
When I first met him, he was
Charles Charles could play left back. He could play left wing. Could play a number 10.
I know, with those big calves, I understand. I hear like
family inherited, the whole family, sisters.
They got big calves.
Everyone.
It's just, Charles, may his soul rest in peace, like the legs, the thighs and everything. Was that like nature? Was it like that from a young age?
If you look at his brother right now, you look at him, you say, "Yo, that's Charles," if you don't look at him properly.
No gym, no nothing, but they just...
No gym, no nothing. The calf, the thighs.
Yeah.
And his brother is a left-footed player, was playing again. His older brother.
Is he still playing that side or he's
retired? He's the older, not the younger. Charles was the younger.
So you guys come to South Africa at like 21, 22.
Charlie was 20. Charlie was 22. Me was 23. Ooh, yeah. Joined African Wanderers. Played the whole season. First 4-5 games under Gordon. You know, when it's a new team that has been promoted, there's a lot of politics. They chased Gordon. I think after 4 or 5 games, they brought a Zoro Zoro something from Malawi.
No way, it's from you playing now. Suddenly the new coach comes in, you're out of favor.
Bench. Mina no Charles. Shy bench. You know, Josta, I sat on the bench. I said, bench stands. I said to Charlie, Baba, I'm going back to Zim. My friend, let me go back home. What are we doing here? We're not playing football.
You were there for how long? Was it the first season?
First season, yeah. Charles stayed. I ran away. I went back home.
No ways.
I took a bus. I don't even know South Africa. I took a bus from Durban, Johannesburg. I slept at Park Station. So
you came from where was this? Where Wanderers? Where was it?
Oh, we were in Hammersdale.
Yeah. So you took a taxi there,
to Hammersdale, to town.
Yeah.
Town, I took a taxi, Johannesburg. I don't even know Johannesburg. The taxi dropped me at Park Station. I asked around, cheapest hotel, found the cheapest hotel. I think it was what, 75 bucks.
In Joburg there. By
Park Station.
Yeah, Park Station.
50 rand or 75 rand.
Back in the days, you guys paid 50 rand for hotels.
Hey, just imagine. Slept
where was I?
I don't know where just I was. Slept in the hotel just. Woke up early in the morning, about 4-5 a.m. saying, I want to catch the first
bus.
The first combi. The bus.
There was no buses then?
I didn't even know because I First combi, hey, just I sat in the combi from 6 to 10.
Waiting for it to get filled up.
It left 11 a.m.
Going to Harare.
To Harare.
That's how many hours then back then with the
It
text?
was 16, 17 hours.
Aye, guys. Stop. You have to stop Sana once in a while.
Stop there. I arrived at home. My mother asked me, and then, because there's no phone calls or what to let the parents know I'm coming.
Yes.
No one knew that I'm coming back.
Dude, what the, like, so, did you end up going back? No.
Just, what was I going to do in Zim? Clearances in South Africa. They convinced me. Then they called me. They called the team and the owner of the team. Do you know what? That boy must come back. The guy who's playing left back. The guy who's playing left back, given a red card. He must come back. We don't even.
Only now.
Now they realize good.
Now they need you now. Yeah.
Now, bus now, ground. Now I'm going in the bus now.
Are you coming back nicely?
Nicely. I arrived. Train. I'm in the team. Play. The team is doing bad.
Charlie's playing as well, or he's not playing?
He's not playing.
Yeah.
They chased the coach. They brought Gordon in with 17 games to go. Josta, I played last 16 games. Like, I've never played football before.
You're fighting for your life.
We're fighting for the team to survive. And we're getting points. Our last game in Kwako.
Playing against
we need to win.
Nah, there's no way that you're going to win.
There's
no way that you're going to win. I used to hate going there.
How
was it? Did you guys win?
We need 3 points.
There's no way that you're going to
win. We drew 2-2. I scored 3 goals.
What? Oh. Yeah. What?
Yeah, we drew 2-2.
So what happened to the other goal?
Shy on goal.
And you needed to win that game to survive.
Need to win that game.
What did that do to you?
We drew. The first goal, on goal. Okay. When they equalized.
Yeah.
They scored. I equalized. Those were my first 2 South African goals.
Bro, you were telling me about Gordon. Like, how's Gordon? Like, a lot of people, I know Gordon. I know that he was the first coach. We're going to get there. And we're going to get to the Rangers side. Because now you left Warriors, Wanderers, African Wanderers. You went back home?
Yeah, when we got relegated, I went back home. Yeah, off season. And you are excited. I played the last 16 games. Hey, I'm excited to come back. Whether the team is relegated, I didn't have a...
So your love for Wanderers was not there anymore. So
it was there. We got relegated, but I want to, that heart of saying I want to go back was there. Home, yeah. But now when I arrived at home, that off season, there was a team that was recruiting players again, which was burning in Zimbabwe. I had an interest to know what, I'm going to go to that team. I went with my father. My father's the team. My father, they were friends.
The team owner.
And that guy was, you know what, I want Innocent,
Yeah.
I even trained 2 days with them.
They signed
preparing for the new season. You know what, I'm going to be established in Zim now. I'm not going to go back to South Africa. And suddenly, phone call came.
Gordon again. What type of person he is? Like, people probably, we don't understand, like, what type of human being is he? Like, what type of coach was he? Just playing under him.
And the thing about Gordon, he doesn't just assemble a team. He assembles what he can work with. Someone he knows good. If I tell Josta, to say, Josta, go through that war, Josta is not going to ask me, how am I going to go through that war? Josta will find a way to go through the war. Yeah. Whether he's going to jump or he's going to break the wall, Josta will do that. But if you're going to work with someone who's going to question, but coach, how am I going to go through that war? Can't you see it's too big?
Yeah, of course.
Sometimes you need to find, okay, the coach said I must go through that wall. Must I go through or can I jump?
Yeah.
So you as a player now, you need to think, how are you going to go? He knew the patterns. He knew again when he's recruiting, he knew, okay, I'm recruiting a person who can run here. This is how I'm going to...
This is not a fluke.
This is how I'm going to utilize him.
Yeah.
I've got a defender who's very strong in marking, cannot pass. This is how I'm going to utilize him. I've got a very skillful player, but lazy. this is how I'm going to utilize him. So you could see he build teams. And if you look at his teams, if you look at Gordon's teams, you will have one very skillful player.
Yeah.
Who doesn't mark but he needs that skill to unlock.
Sundowns, he had Sapula.
At Manning Rangers, we had Marcus Mpafudi. Then he saw Marcus needs someone. We got David Modis when we won
David
the league.
From Celtics.
From Celtics. He took him from Chiefs. Brought him to Manning Rangers. When David Modis was about to...
Yeah.
He wanted that type of
Don't
a player.
wait for me. Just stay there.
Just
be a creator. At the Wanderers, who did he have?
At the Wanderers, who did we have? At Wanderers, we had Tomisani Mchali. Very, very good midfielder who, robust, who could do anything. When things are tough, just give him the ball.
And then when you look at the strikers, he always knows how to pick a striker. Like, that's just crazy.
That was his strength. That was his strength. When we had Rangers, we had Karen Jordan, we had George Komantaragis, we had Simon Makubera.
He just needs a sniper.
Then we extended with Gilbert Mshangajigi after we won the league. And I'm the one who told him about Gilbert.
When I played with this guy,
bring this boy.
He listened.
Brought him. If I can tell you the Rangers lineup, how we win the league, you see, good man, he knew exactly what he was doing.
So that thing was no fluke.
It wasn't. He will have defenders who are just going to mark the football at the back.
He just wants robust.
Then he makes sure on my left, I had someone who can deliver the cross. On the right,
typical left wing and right wing
player. Then in the midfield, someone who's very creative and one who's going to sit there and work. And then we've got a striker in the air. Very dangerous.
You put him in crosses, you need somebody that's going to finish. So typical old school football. And tell me about that season, bro. Like, just how you guys won that league. Like, it was just crazy.
I think
tell me about that team. Tell me about that season at at Rangers.
Our first game, it was a derby with Amazulu. We lost 2-0.
Yeah.
That's where Amazulu had brought up Warren Lewis, about Andres Patton.
Yeah.
They'd assembled a very Kamau side. If you still remember that group.
Yeah.
They brought players from Cape Town. Was it Cape Town Spurs?
Cape Town Spurs, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's when Cape Town Spurs was like.
Yes. And they brought those players to Amazulu. And Amazulu was bad news that season. First game, they hammered us 2-0. I got on and said, guys, don't worry. After that game, we went 9 games unbeaten. No draw.
So you think those 9 games are the ones that basically put that foundation?
We put the foundation, but we never had it in our...
Was that the longest run? Like
the longest for us.
For you guys.
For us, it was a very, very long.
Yeah.
And before that, Josta, we had lost 9-1 to Chiefs.
What?
Red Nose Day. There was this red nose, whatever.
Whoa. So Chiefs gave you guys 9.
9, my brother.
And this is a team that ends up winning the league.
They gave us 9 bagger. Said, hey, my daughter.
No ways.
9-0.
Who was in that team, the Kaizer Chiefs team?
I was, the lucky part, I don't have that in my history books. It's Manning Rangers and the guys who were hammered. Me, I was home. I had chicken pox.
You went back to at home as in like in
I was in Durban watching it on TV. 1, 2, 3. I'm at 3. 3-1. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Were you guys playing bad? You can't be. Chiefs was just top.
Chiefs that day was on fire. But luckily for us, there was a team that got promoted called Crystal Brains.
No, I don't know about that.
I think that's the team that took the golden arrow, the Arrow's name. It was called Crystal Brains.
Oh, Arrows was before it was Arrows. It was called.
I think Arrows then bought that status. We hammered that team 9-0. Revenge.
Nah, guys, were they defenders in that game or what?
They were defenders, but we were flying that day. We were flying. And Gordon, when it was 6, when it was 5, he was just, let's try and score another one. 6. Then he would see, hey, that history again, I can win. He started pushing us. Then we won 9-0 instead of 9-1. We won 9-0. That's when he said, you know what?
It's possible.
It's possible to win the league.
Like, when did you guys now understand that now, okay, it is possible that you guys are winning?
No, when we saw him, there is about all this season we've been on top. We can win this thing easily. The belief started creeping into as an individual.
Oh, yeah.
Then as a group, then we'll sit with, guys, if we keep collecting points the way we're doing, we can easily win this league.
Yeah.
And that belief, when that belief clicked in each and every one of us, it hit the supporters.
It's crazy back then. People laughed.
And then now, the crowd, every home game, crowd pushing us. Every home game, it was a win. We go away, we scrape, bad football. You play bad football, we'll get 3 points.
No, just understanding, no matter how you guys play, but you guys learn how to win games.
Exactly.
You knew how to win games. It doesn't matter how you guys played.
So, and he had the policy of saying, gentlemen, if we go, I'll give you an example, to Putalichaba, there's no TV. The game is not televised. What do we need? We need 3 points. How are we going to play? Beautiful football?
Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. On the results column, they're not going to write Manning Rangers played beautiful football. They got 3 points playing. No, they're just going to write Manning Rangers 2, Free State Kwakwa 1.
Because back in the days, apparently they used to show more big teams, like Chiefs, Pirates. When you go to Venda, that team, people don't see that.
So they started following us now.
Or the TV.
The TV now.
Oh, yeah.
Now home games are being televised. Games are being televised. And just how you could see ourselves, this thing is ours. It's ours to lose it. When it kicked in, now we were saying it's ours to lose it.
Who's behind you guys at that point?
It was Sundowns? Between Sundowns and Pirates. There was one team that was following us, that was chasing us. It was always with 5 points difference. 6 points, 5 points, 6 points, 5. And we kept it like that. 5.6, 5.6. And people say, they will drop. They will drop. When they say they will drop, we extend it to 7 points.
Yes.
6 points. We never had a difference of 3 points.
Oh, that's always 5.
5
or more.
5 or more. Our game that we say, that we knew now we can win this league was Bushbucks.
Another one. Away.
Home. Okay. Against the twins.
The Mugabe brothers.
Hey, wow.
Your fellow Zim boys.
Hey. This is a game that we're going to win. If we beat Bushbucks, we've done it.
With how many games to go?
2 games to go.
That is so you beat that one, you got 2 more to go.
2 more to go.
And they beat you guys?
These 2 more to go will be luxury.
Did you lose it?
If we didn't lose. We didn't lose.
How does it score?
We won 2-1 at
this team.
And we started celebrating.
So now people it's out. The word is out that you're joining.
Yeah, now the Pirates play.
How did that move come up? You won the league. Did it happen immediately after winning the league with Rangers or whatever?
No. The following season.
Oh yeah.
The following. They kept tracking me.
Yeah.
So they gave me a call. You know what? We're interested in you. Yeah, we've been the late Lawrence Ngubane.
Yeah.
We've been tracking you. Mr. Koza will give you a call. And Mr. Koza called me to know you speak to Mr. Ngubane. Tina, don't worry about the team. We'll go and deal with your team. When I just tell us your word, if you are interested to join us.
Tell me about that team. When you joined Pirates, who are you competing with in the left back? And then, who was some of the teammates that you found in 99?
Let me remember who was playing left back. I think they didn't have a left back, a natural left back. They were playing sometimes Papi Koman, Gerard Rapasela on the left.
These are central center backs. Yeah.
They didn't have a natural left back. And again, by that time, it was very difficult. Remember, there were only 3 spaces of foreigners in the team who should play.
Oh, yeah, back in the day.
Yeah.
You already had Opara.
Opara, Guy Rojanzeng,
Yeah.
Dennis Lott.
Who was killing everybody.
Killing
It was hot, yeah.
And the spine.
Oh, yes.
Striker, centre back, goalkeeper.
So now one more,
I go and sit on the bench. You know, but when I arrived, it was very exciting. We won we played the Wisa Spectacular. Unfortunately for me, I wasn't there. The Wisa Spectacular was the national team.
Yeah.
They won this Wisa Spectacular.
That was the charity cup, yeah.
Then I came after that with Bonders now. That's the time they introduced Vodacom Challenge.
Yeah.
So Vodacom Challenge, that was my first trophy at Pirates. When I joined them. Vodacom, we played Esperance in the final.
They used to bring all these teams in South Africa once in a while, yeah.
So we beat them, I think it was 4-2 or 3-1 somewhere. We won the trophy. That was my first trophy.
Yeah.
Then after that now, when we started the league, here comes the challenge, 3 foreigners. Much of my time I was on the bench. Most of the time. Guy Rojanzeng starting, Opara. So I've been...
Who was the...
Dennis Lott.
So that was 3.
I was the 4th.
So yeah, but you need to play 4 though.
No, that time it was only 3.
No ways.
It was only 3 who start. So on the bench there was me, Thomas Ingwane.
Yeah.
From Mozambique.
Yeah.
Sitting on the bench.
How did that do to you? Now you used to playing regularly.
Regularly. Now you find yourself again, you're sitting outside me. But you know, naturally, I wasn't the person who would get disappointed.
Yeah.
I always say, I'll find my own what? My own opportunity. If I get that opportunity, I'll use it. And when I get that opportunity, I play. I think that season I only played 8 games.
That for a football player, I know that's not easy. And then now you just won the league. It's 2 seasons back. You know, you're playing regularly at Rangers before they signed you. Now they sign you to come sit on the bench. Yes, I understand you're positive and whatever, but the pressure and everything. How did you deal with that?
One, you are disappointed when you are not playing. 2, you remember you are a foreigner. You need to play football. And the 3, I was now 29.
The pressure, you
know. Now you're looking at age-wise and you're looking at, hey, I'm not playing here. What do I do? Must I say I need to go? I've signed a 3-year contract.
And you get to play only 8 games that season.
8 games that season. But now the good part of it, the positive was Ivan knew Opara is not going to be that much playing factor. So they brought in Wayne Roberts.
Yes.
So that I can I can play. If Wayne
goes
they were
already preparing Opara to go out. He was already towards the end of his career.
That season, they bought Wayne.
Yeah.
So that Wayne now has to challenge Opara. Because Wayne, everyone knew everyone is the best goalkeeper. One of the best goalkeepers. Already.
Young goalkeepers.
Exactly. Yeah. Already, Opara was now being challenged by this young boy. But Opara is a fighter.
Of course.
Now, when Wayne plays, I play.
Oh, that's the next season. That's the second
season. The 8 games that I played. That's Wayne.
So they slowly.
But now, the challenge was Wayne had his own problems.
Yeah, we all know. Yeah, we all know.
So, which means...
which was crazy, I think.
You get it.
Yeah, the boy was, what's I gotta be careful what I say here.
Mm-hmm.
So he was obviously addicted to something back in the day.
Yes.
So, ended up taking a wrong route. All those type of things,
Which we don't
stay away from drugs, by the way. Such a talent. And,
massive.
And we know what he did under 20, under 23, and he was gonna take over from Arenze, I think, for me. But whatever happened and the influences that happened to him while he was out of football, that was crazy. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
He never got to his
full potential.
Yeah. So then, him not being serious
was affecting me.
Oh snap! Okay,
I still remember the other game we were playing with the 7 Stars in Cape Town. I'm starting. He's starting. I'm sharing with him. We are staying together. I was staying with Wayne
Yeah.
here in Johannesburg. We arrived at the hotel, Woodstock Hotel.
Yeah.
If you still remember the
Yeah.
Holiday Inn.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. The one before you get into town, just
Exactly.
Yeah.
We arrived there, check in. Wayne left his bag. Innocent, I'm coming. Somebody came pick him up. Okay, Wayne gone.
This is the day before the game.
Day before the game, we just arrived in Cape Town. Supper. Wayne hasn't arrived. I went to eat supper. They asked me, hey, Mr. Chikoya, where is Wayne? Wayne, he said he's coming back. I think he had gone home, whatever. But he's coming
They
back.
don't know. He just left. And the management don't know what's going on.
They don't know what's going on. I finished eating, went back into my room. Trying to call Wayne. Wayne is not picking up his phone. 8, 9, 10. Now I'm getting worried now. Tomorrow we playing. Wayne is not there. So we get the program tomorrow morning. We're going to stretch, whatever.
In the morning, he's still not there.
Well, it's still at night, 10.
Oh, yeah.
11. Phone is ringing. No one is answering. He answered around 12. Hey, Wayne, where are you? I'm coming.
Did you know by that time you shared a room with him a few times? Yes. By then, when you're sharing a room with him, were you aware that, the boy was taking some stuff?
I was staying with Wayne.
So you used to
not sharing.
Oh.
I was staying with him here in Johannesburg.
So you used to see
same flat. Yeah. He's got his bedroom. I've got my own bedroom.
So it used to be some smoke coming out of that room.
I didn't even see, just to be honest, I didn't see anything.
Because you didn't know these things.
I didn't. Yeah, you get it.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I didn't even know.
You didn't pay attention to these things.
I didn't pay attention to most of the things.
So you knew nothing?
I didn't nothing.
Up until that day?
That day. Even that day, I didn't know nothing. But now, so this guy sounds like he's gone.
He's drunk or whatever type of thing. Yeah.
No one answered the phone. The following morning, towards game time.
Is he starting?
He's starting. He's starting. I'm starting.
Yeah.
Now the coach has to change the whole program, the whole team.
That messes up with you. Yeah.
That's how it was. And when I'm calling him, when the manager is calling, game played. He came to the airport when we were leaving.
Such a talent. I know. I played with him at Wits. I didn't know as a youngster coming through, and I heard a lot about him. I think they tried. Roger tried to help him out, took him to rehab a bit. He would be okay for a while, and then relapse. That's the way that he would relapse and go back. Up until they said, when I started in 99, so 99, 2000. But he never came right.
What a wasted talent.
That's crazy. But so was he like, were you playing with what? Were you playing with was Jerry there as well?
Yes, Jerry was there.
Yeah.
We had Tabu Mugumeni, Godfrey Sapula, Paul Ndlanya. That's the group that Gordon now assembled. But 99
that's Gordon again.
That's 99 before Gordon arrived. We had a very good team. And remember, Pirates had gone 3 to 4 years without winning a trophy. And we finished, 99, we finished second. Then the following year, they signed the Madala.
So this guy comes 2 league. Was it with him with the 2 league titles?
Yeah. With the 2 league titles, one it was him, the other one it wasn't him at Pirates.
Yeah.
But the first one, when he arrived, he just said, my mandate is to bring trophies.
That's a team talk that he had with the first
My mandate is to bring trophies.
Yeah.
This team has got 3 years or 4 years without winning anything. My mandate is to bring a trophy.
You've been there 2 already.
Me, that was my second year now.
Oh, okay.
My second season. And I played how many games? 8.
Yeah, last season. Yeah.
That season, I played 34.
Each and every game.
We won the league.
Who did they get at the back now? Opara was has retired now.
Grant Johnson.
Yeah.
Now it was Grant Johnson in goals. Okpara second choice. We had a very, very good team. Solid team. Okpara, Grant Johnson in goals, me, Papi Coman, the late Papi Coman, Jackson, Kamal Said, Warren Lewis, Godfrey Sapula, Godfrey Sapula, Tabo Mngomeni,
the Rasta,
Thomas Ngwane, Steve Likwelea, Joseph Ngake, Brendan Silent, Paul Ndlanya in front.
Yeah. Big
boy. So, you know, the type of Gordon players would want hit Poland.
Yeah, like, you know, what do they call it? Like one route football.
One route football. When we've got problems, we know where to put the ball. So, and in our midfield was very strong, and you've got young Villakas coming in. That's a lot of people doesn't know. Joseph Makanya again was promoted that time again. Joe Makanya coming in.
Yeah, so they were promoted once a coach came through. Like
by that time, these boys, you could see them when they were playing, and they could these boys are gonna. But Gordon was the one who gave Joe Makanya his first.
What a player!
What a player, that boy.
So they were promoted like straight from the reserve side.
From the reserve side. That time, Perez at the reserve side.
Yeah,
with about.
That beat everybody.
That reserve side.
Apparently, they used to beat you guys every time at training.
It was a problem.
I'm like, yeah, because that's how it used to be. So when they saw the old guys, they're like, no.
So a shot, so a trapala. So we had a very, very good team, and we won the league. And before we won the league, we had another experience which disturbed a lot of us.
Yeah,
there's people who came to the ground say, Gordon, we don't want him.
That's after winning the before
we win the league, we are on top of the league. About four games to go.
But they don't want him. Like I don't get
want him. We're playing rubbish.
Oh, the style of football. You're winning, but you don't know how you're winning. Yeah.
How win? What? They didn't. And remember, we had the late Taban Lebes.
Oh, that's after he left Chiefs, he went to you guys.
He left Chiefs, he went to Real Stars.
Yeah,
then we got him from Real Stars. There was chaos.
4 games to go.
Yeah, with 4 games to go.
But you end up winning the league.
We end up winning the league.
Is that why you decided to leave?
They came to the ground.
Apparently that used to happen.
They chased him at
the fence.
Fence. With 2 quantums. Saying if you're not going to go. They started with, they wanted to come to the players, to Grant, into Okpara. You know Okpara? The godfather. He said, you don't touch any player. You can go to the coach, the management, yes. Players, you touch one, you touch all of us.
But fair to you guys, understand, you might not be playing one of the prettiest footballs out there, but you win in the league.
Yeah.
So why you fight? At least maybe say, guys, we don't enjoy your football. But why do you want to fire the coach? Is that the reason why Gordon ended up leaving Pirates?
Yeah.
After winning the league?
After winning the league. You know, when you have been threatened like that, it's not a good space to be. As much as maybe your heart is in love with the club, but that won't be the...
I don't know, but I had some rumors and whatever they said. You might not know. I don't know. But somebody was saying that probably if the management back in the days, they used to like chase you out in a different route. So if the team didn't want you, they would send the fans to come and do the job for them.
But so, you know, that time when that incident happened, the chairman, Mr. Koza, came and addressed us.
Oh, you got warned.
He addressed us, but you know what? It's you guys.
Yeah. Oh,
it's you guys. You play well. People won't go to the coach. You need to play football. You need to do things well.
Did you guys know that? Were you guys aware that you're not enjoying the football? You're not playing well?
You know, when you are winning,
yeah.
When you are winning and there is something that's in front of you that you want to achieve, whether they say whether you win a game, hook or crook, you want 3 points at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because Pirates is a big team. You need to win trophies.
Yeah.
Right now, Chiefs, Sundowns have won how many titles in a row?
Yeah.
And where are the other teams?
Yeah, that's
it's a worrying factor.
Yeah.
So Pirates had about 7 years not winning anything.
So how they win now doesn't really matter.
But at least we wanted a trophy
somewhere. Yeah.
And by that time, we had a trophy already in the cabinet. PP top 8.
Oh, yeah.
We had won PP
Yeah,
top
so that's
8.
one. So that was going to be the second one.
Rothmans Cup, we lost in the final
Against who?
against Ajax. Now we're going for the league.
Oh, no, that's when like the
Now we won the league.
Those young boys at Ajax were destroying you
Hey,
guys.
Shabo Stephen Pina.
Yeah.
Hey.
I remember.
So now if you see, he has won PP top 8, he lost in the final, and is about to win it.
So why are you fighting?
There is something that's coming into the team.
But where's the security? Were you guys not training at a secured place where the security? Everywhere you train, there's got to be security.
We were training at Megawood Park by that time.
Oh, so anybody could.
Yeah, anyone
could
can come in.
Yeah.
So security or no security, they will come in. But there was security. They would come in. We Orlando Pirates supporters, they can come in. Going to cheer our team, want to watch our team play, training.
Yeah.
And then after that incident, the chairman addressed us. And then the next game we performed. We did manage to do that for the coach. We won the league for him.
He left.
Then he left.
Who came after him?
I think who came after was I think Palacios stood in and Roy Mkandawire. Then before that, then they took Roy Barreto.
Who won the trophy?
No.
Who won the trophy?
Was it Roy Barreto? No, it wasn't Roy Barreto. It was the late this coach of ours, who may he so rest in peace, Ted Dumitru.
So he won it.
No, Gordon won the league.
Yeah.
And the following year now we had Ted Dumitru.
Yeah.
And we played with Ted. We didn't win anything.
Yeah.
Then the following year now, Roy Barreto came.
How did that season end?
We won the league.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like
that's the season about old J Mabizela, Jimmy Tau.
Oh, yeah.
Abednego. Yeah. That group now started coming in. About Hleza Mfedi, who came from Free State. They sold Free State to cancel the 18 team to 16.
Yes. So like now that's when the young ones were coming
up. The young ones now,
Cheese Boy,
all those ones they are now coming in now.
They were coming,
It was another.
You were not playing that much then that season.
Now that season I wasn't that. I had an operation. I had a hernia operation.
What now? Like getting old now? You like what? How old are you then?
But then I was 33.
So you got like a growing what is it? Like what is it about? Like what is going on?
I started feeling it. You just feeling it. Then, but you continue. You continue. And we were playing in the Champions League. We had, I think the team had gone to DRC, TP Mazembe.
Yeah.
And we lost. We drew 1-1. Gerald Rabashila scored. I didn't travel because of that problem.
Was it the left side? The left side?
Left side.
And I understand what you say. It's that kicking all the time. Kicking all the time. That awkward. Like, so you end up like damaging. It's a few guys that go through it. And some people don't. And
that time it was me and Brendan Silent and Papi Komana with that problem. Then we in Zodgwa's, she was trying everything just for me to be ready for that TP Mazembe game. Taking me to the doctor there and there. With driving with me, with park your car, drive with you. Everything. That's when she was told, this one needs to go to the knife.
Because probably the nerve was just on top of the bone, right? Just driving it,
needs to go to the knife. That's how I went for an op.
That's your last season in your contract?
That was my last season of my 3-year contract.
With Paris.
Yeah. While I was injured like that, I signed a 2-year contract.
That's crazy. Still got a 2-year contract while you're injured?
Yes. I even said, no, need him, give him a 2-year contract. I signed a 2-year contract.
It's dope. Like, it never happens, you know that. So
it
for
does,
some people, and you're like, what, 34, 32?
33, but now going for 34.
Yeah. You still get the 2-year.
I got a 2-year extension on my contract. And I think it boils down to discipline. Discipline. How you react, what happens in the club. And I got heal well, but now the young boys are in. There's about Big Nigoli Chodwe.
Who was on the left? It was that one.
Lucas Twala.
And who's the other one also?
Pilani Kubeka. That group now is, it's dominating. And limitation now of game time now.
Because they trust these boys already. They've already trusted them. Yeah.
And when I recovered, coming back into the team was very
hard.
difficult. The boys were doing well. I'll get a game there and there, there and there, there and there. But when I get that chance again,
Of course.
you see, hey, that guy.
The experience, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
But you know what? I would travel with the team.
Were you sitting on the bench most of the time or stands?
Sometimes stands.
That kills.
Roy Barreto.
I don't care who says what. It's a player that that has been in the game for such a long time, and now you start to sit up there. That messes with you. It messes with your confidence. I know it. Whatever. It probably did the same thing to you.
Yeah, that's that. It that time when I again started sitting on the bench again, it was frustrating. Can I just get 20 minutes here? I want to show.
Of course, because if you get that
and
chance,
when I get that 20 minutes, 2-3 courses nyana lapho, Leslie, you can't.
May his soul rest in peace. How was that guy, bro? Like,
how you Innocent 2, just cross 2 for me, and mangfaki 2. I want is on game.
So out of 3 crosses, 2 will go in.
You go definitely, and then next game you're on the bench, and then.
If you're out of favor.
And then, you know what?
Who's that? Who's this? Who's Manyatela asking you?
And then... Because
he knew. Like, I mean, that's what...
And then you know, it's now age, and the coach is looking for someone who's going to give him this.
Yeah.
This. Then I...
Because now they wanted like solid left back and right back that are safe.
Yeah.
Because they were playing with traditional wings. You don't need to go up. Now, when you like that... Going up. So that what happens to a cheese boy, what happens to Dogu. So that made sense. I'm not saying it was good.
No, it was.
That makes sense.
Football, you could see that's where football is going. Yeah. I wanted a left back who's going to defend.
Who's going to defend. Yeah.
Someone who's going to win the football and give this one.
And give the ones that are going to come at
then you will say, this is where the game is going now. Now, I'm getting out bit by bit. In that season, I didn't play a lot of games. But I contributed a lot. Because, we won the league again.
Yeah.
That was my third medal.
League, yeah. Second league medal for you.
Pirates, yeah. Then the following year, Costa Papi came. Roy Barreto out, Costa Papi.
How was that experience?
Then you see from, I was saying hell, I'm going to, here's another hell coming here. You could see that he came with the mentality, this is what I'm going to be working with.
So, but you were out of favor from the start?
From the start.
The Swallows,
the
move came.
Yeah, Swallows. And Gordon Igesund said, no, let me have a look at him. One training session with Swallows, following day he signed me.
Typical, because you're playing his type of game
again.
Crosses, that's what he wants. That's Gordon's way of football.
One training session with Gavin. He said, no man, this person can give me something. Of course. Signed with Swallows 1 year with the second year option. First year, I was player of the year together with Goodman Mazimbu. Just bringing in crosses. Look at this 35-year-old. By that time I was 36. Yeah, 36. 35, turning 36. Look at this, Madala is still bringing the crosses. You know, worked good season. We enjoyed, and we even lost to Chiefs in the semi-finals. Coca-Cola Cup.
Yeah.
We lost on penalties.
The one that was won by Cosmos that season.
Yeah, we lost on penalties to Chiefs at Loftus.
Did you play 80% of the games then?
Played every game. When he signed me, when I was fit, I played every game. And again, Hunt will give me and Piri rest period. Do not. I need you the best. You're old. The type of training session that you, and the rest. It's one coach again. I recommend that he knows what he wants and he will use it according to.
He understands what he wants. He understands. Exactly. He doesn't try to be anybody else, but he's always got this philosophy of him playing a certain game. This is how he does crosses. He wants the traditional 9. That's him. If you do your job with him, you're okay. hard training. I know that he
Exactly.
trains hard.
Exactly.
But what you saying that like he understands that, you know, as an old guy, you need more rest. You need more time to recover. So that's what he did with you guys.
You work hard. Pre-season, we worked very hard. But when the game started, he now knows what you are fit.
Yeah.
He'll give you rest. When these ones are playing a friendly, they will
stay home.
Stay at home. If you want to come and watch, come watch.
But weekend, I want you
weekend,
you must wait for me.
You know, when other guys are going to the gym, he knows, okay, these ones, I want them to do this and this and this. And you instruct, I want these 4 to do this and this.
But then back in the days, we never did gym that much.
There was not.
Most of the older players I know, back in the days, you guys didn't do gym a lot. So gym wasn't, you can't start at a later stage. It's going to kill you. You know, you're going to.
Definitely.
You're going to be stiff and whatever, unless you start growing with it. That's a different story. Crazy.
So we governed again, enjoyed my football. It was 2 seasons that I played for Swallows.
And I've got another one, like, you know, we got the reader's question that you get to sign the jersey. I mean, we give back. I mean, MTN and us, like, you know, get to give back to the fans, people that have supported you growing up. They get a sign-up jersey from you, you know. We chose the Pirates one. We couldn't get the Pushbacks one. We couldn't get them in the Rangers one. We couldn't get the
Rangers one. We just get something that's blue and orange stripe. Everyone will see it. That's meaning Rangers.
Yeah, we couldn't get that one. So we got the Pirates one. So you're going to get to sign it. So there's questions that people send, and the team selects the team that the question that they think is nicer. So we got this one from Dumiso Mputi, who says, there have been many more success stories than failure from Zimbabwe in the PSL, right? They like asking this question. Why do you think you guys do so well when moving to South Africa?
You look at the background that you're coming from. And remember, you're coming from a family. Everybody's looking at you. Besides the family, the whole country. You are going to represent Zimbabwe. You're not going to represent your family. You're going to represent Zimbabwe. So you must be a person who everybody's going to talk about. And the only thing that we are, or the only thing that our parents taught us, is hard work and discipline. So you come and do that. It's hard work and discipline.
So you can't fail.
You cannot. If you look at all the Zimbabweans that have been here, failure, it's a no.
It's a no. Bruh, thank you for coming through to sharing your stories with us. I mean, I know there's a lot of fans that don't know where you've been hiding and all of that. And I know you don't talk to a lot of people as usual. But, you know, thanks for coming up here and sharing your stories with us. And, you know, at home, like, you know, thanks for the support as well. You know, you can still find us on Spotify. You can listen to us on Spotify. You can find us on YouTube. And you can also, like, you know, go to mtnfc.co.za to find behind the scenes footages as well. And, like, you know, this show wouldn't be happening if it wasn't for MTNFC. So shout out to MTNFC. This is the last episode, the 17th episode. This is the last episode of season 1. We'll be back in the second season. More like stories, more and bigger. No, I don't know. Nothing beats this big here, what I have here. So we're going to be having, like, you know, more players coming up, telling us their stories. So thanks for the support, guys. Peace. We're out.